Hi everyone, today I thought we could paint rose hips, and so what I'm going to do is just wet down the rose hip, each rose hip separately, and add a nice sort of juicy sort of red. Start off nicely with a sort of light red at the beginning, because we want to be able to add some highlights, a highlight to it as well. It's still wet, just add some bit of more intense color. We're going to do exactly the same thing with the other rose hips as well. Now I'm going to darken this edge a little bit more. What I'm going to do is just sort of add a bit more intense color, maybe with crimson. Take a darker color. Any color that you've got mixed up, just make it darker and just add it, just to make sure that just so that the highlight shows up more. Because right now the highlight isn't showing up as much, so we're going to take our brush and lift a bit more. Go back to that one in a minute, but now I want to move on to the next one. And again, we're going to look for where the highlight is. And again, on this one, there may not be such a big sort of highlight. Here a bit more. Pre-mixed dark reds on your palette, you can actually use those, and I'm doing that, and I've got one mixed up with them, crimson and green, a green. So if you've got that, I would go ahead and use it. I'm going to add it to this as well. Just add a bit more color. There's left rose hip. and there too. That's where the part is sort of protruding, and we can blend it out. And we can still sort of add more color here, like that.
The same dark red we can add along here. And along there. And along the ear rims. This rim as well. And then you want to take the normal red, dilute it a little bit.
Just to give it a bit more color. And I want to darken that a bit more. That's how dark I want it to be, right at the edge there. And we can add the same dark along here too, right along here. There. This is a mixture of red and green. Any red will do, really. And we can blend that. And now we're going to work on the last berry. So I keep calling it a berry, don't I? Okay, the last rose hip. I suppose it is a berry, isn't it? You can just and we're going to go back in with red and just the red on its own. Any red, like I say, any red will do. Now that highlight has gone, so let's just try and bring it back. Give it a bit of a, and bring this highlight back a bit here on the front here. And now we're going to work on the leaves. Now, because they're all sort of touching, I'm going to work on this leaf and then that leaf. And by the time I've done that, hopefully it'll have dried. So now I'm going to turn the book over so that I can get at it better. And for this, what I'm going to do is paint this leaf first. And I've made a mixture with deep green and a yellow. I just want to make that, because the leaves are sort of serrate, well, jagged edges. And I'm sorry if the video is shaking a little bit because I'm working in a corner, and I've got the phone on a sort of a selfie stick or stand type of thing, and it's not very steady. I keep having to kick it every time I move. Well, it, yeah, kicking it is the right word actually. And
what I'm going to do is, after I've done this,
I'm going to take the stick. Well, it's not a stick. It's the cocktail stick.
and just
Sort of mark it along like this. Random, not random. I mean, don't even not evenly spaced, but not in the sort of right sort of order. And I'm just going to put a bit more down the middle, here like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with all the other leaves. Now let's just put the stems in like that, and we can do the other leaves as well with this leaf here. And so by the time we finish this leaf, we can move on to this one, and then we can move on to the last one here. Right, now I'm going to do the tips of these. For this, I'm going to use some burnt sienna. A bit of raw umber. And we're going to darken the burnt sienna. Now I like black. You don't have to use it, of course. And then we're going to add burnt sienna on its own again. And I'm going to give it a bit of texture by and now I'm going to add a few shadows. And for this, I'm going to use my homemade shadow mix. just a little bit. We don't want to overpower it. I'm guessing where the shadows are. Oh dear, I could be wrong, of course, because the photo I found doesn't actually have shadows on it. It's on free pick, but it's actually without any shadows. So it's a PNG photo. What I am going to do is to reinforce that those tips of the rose hip again. I do want to go back into this one and just add a few extra, just another layer of color. And once this dries, you can do that. So we go back in with the red and put another layer in. In fact, we can do it with all of them. Put another layer in. I suppose this is what is called glazing. Just make sure you don't go over the highlights. And just add a bit more dark along in the where the two are touching. Here we are. Here's our hibiscus berries. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and don't forget to leave a comment. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.